let's go back to bed.
I'd love to, but I can't.
Yeah, I bet I can persuade you.
What about my meeting?
Cancel your meeting.
Sorry if I'm interrupting anything.
No, it's all right, Terry. Charity's trying to persuade me to skive. I must admit, I'm tempted.
So, come back to bed.
The meeting's too important. Anyway, I've got holidays to pay for. Surprises to plan.
More surprises? Listen, Debbie is really starting to come round since you gave her that horse.
Ah, you ain't seen nothing yet. There's much bigger to come. Tell you all about it when I get home.
Okay.
Oh, don't forget to look out for my parcel.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes, Terry. Things haven't been this good for months.
What are you doing? Looking for sticky tape. I need to do an emergency repair.
Like brain falling out again?
Haven't you felt that wind?
Well, that'd be beans you had for breakfast.
There's a draft coming through that window. I'm worried about my bonsai. A sensitive plant, you know. Used to subtropical climates.
We'll send it back to Japan.
You've got no heart, you. Go and see if Viv's got some in shop.
Well, I'm going down village. I'll walk with you.
Oh, lucky I saw you. I've been wanting a word.
What about?
Your daughter. I hope we can discuss this in a civilised manner. She's obviously got a problem with her temper. It's up to you to sort that out, but the least I expect from her is an apology.
And what's she supposed to have done?
She attacked Ali in the cafe yesterday.
You what?
It's not funny.
She's a 13-year-old girl. He's a 17-year-old lad. Shouldn't need his mother to fight his battles for him.
He's ill.
Yeah? Well, if it was a real man, he'd prefer that to being tied to your apron strings. Why don't you just get off your high horse and get a life?
Well, I can see where she gets her behaviour from.
Shouldn't have talked to her like that. Really upsetting.
I'm not bothered about her. I'm bothered about why I had to wear this second hand.
I thought you'd see sense after you'd slept on it.
What I've seen as a gilt-edged opportunity.
What, to lose a fortune?
The trouble with you, Danny, is you've got no ambition. The fault, dear Brutus, lies not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings.
Yeah, but a fool and his money are easily parted. Talking hard cash here. I mean, how are you going to raise 800,000?
There's your answer. Dixie, thanks for calling back. Look, I've got a great investment opportunity for you. Yeah, I've got all the backing I need, but I thought you might like to come in for 100K. Dixie? Dixie? Must have got cut off.
What are you doing here?
Been to visit my father's grave.
I thought you were going to a meeting.
Guess you could call it that.
What are you up to?
Having the time of my life.
Glad to hear it.
Knew you'd be pleased. Let's go to the Woolpack, celebrate.
All right.
We've had a slight rodent problem in the back kitchen.
And you need a rat catcher, not a builder.
It was mice, and it's been taken care of, thanks. But they've left a lot of holes and mess behind. We want the whole room refitted.
Yeah, I'll give you a quote. Do you want me to take a look now?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like there must be a jinx on you.
Don't be daft.
We haven't made a single sale all morning.
It happens.
Not to you. You're the best in the business. A legend in your own lunchtime.
I've had my bad days too, you know.
You're just saying that to make me feel better, aren't you, eh? No, I won't come with you anymore. Oh, here's Alan Turner. He's got the whole B&B to run. Golden sales opportunity. Hey, I bet if I stayed out of the way, you'd have him easing out your hand in no time.
I don't know.
Go on. Pretend I'm not here.
Diane? She's just popped through the back for a minute, but while we're waiting, perhaps I can take the opportunity to talk to you about double glazing.
You sure about this?
Absolutely.
It's just Charity will be expecting you home. You two did seem a bit lovey-dovey this morning.
Appearances can be deceptive.
So you're still going to give her the bad news?
Look, I don't want you to worry about any of this. I'll sort it out myself.
Must be my lucky day for presents, eh? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Cheers. You have a good day.
Can I just ask? What's that doing here?
Chris is full of surprise at the moment, Debbie. And I reckon that one is the holiday tickets.
Hey, Daddy!
No, Debbie, not today, not in the house.
Why?
Because I've just got things sorted with Chris. If he sees him here, it'll ruin everything.
I'm supposed to be impressed, eh?
I don't care what you think about the helicopter or anything else. I'm happy with the way things are.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm not. What's all this about you beating up Ali Marston, eh?
I didn't beat him up. He was slagging you Mum off, so I just put him straight.
Well, what did he say?
It don't matter, it's been sorted.
No, Mum. He was calling you a slapper. And he said you're no better.
So why didn't you tell me?
Because you've only gone steaming in and made things worse, and I don't need that. And I don't need you. Because I've got far more important things to deal with, thank you.
I'm not really interested.
Mr. Turney, have you got any sticky tape?
Not back in the B&B, yeah?
Never mind tape. I'm talking the best windows on the market here. And with our easy payment plan, we're practically giving them away.
Do they stop drafts?
They're hermetically sealed. They're tested in hurricane force winds.
Hermetically sealed?
Look, I really must be going. Call by later if you want that tape, Sam.
I'm looking for something to protect me bonsai, and your windows sound perfect, especially if you're giving them away.
Practically.
He never stops working, does he, that brother of yours?
Oh, he's a master craftsman. Taught me everything I know, you know. I can still only aspire to his standards.
A right little charmer and all. Bet Viv'll like him. That's if she ever gets out of quarantine.
Another deal clinched?
Yeah, I could see Alan was interested.
He's thinking about it. But I've got the Dingles all signed up.
Oh, hey, you must be a genius getting money out of that crowd.
Can't believe your mum would be bought off so easy.
They're getting really close. She's planning a quality time for him when he gets back.
Well, she certainly don't want to know me anymore.
Yeah, well, just because he's flashed his money around, can't buy me that easy. How would it be you?
Hey, thanks, kiddo.
The helicopter's arrived. I can't believe it's ours.
Mine.
The package has arrived and the holiday tickets too.
I'm sorry I missed it. Meeting went on longer than I expected.
Oh, Chris, I knew we could sort it out between us. You know what? You and me, we've got great times ahead. Starting with the holiday.
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding. The holiday's for me. Zoe, Jean and Joseph.
I don't understand.
Oh, it's quite simple. You and the Brad have had your last freebie. The gravy train's stopped.
How old do you have to be before you go senile?
In your case, it'll probably be early. If you haven't got much of a brain, it deteriorates quicker.
Talking about Rodney and his 800 grand. I'm sure he's flipped his lid.
Well, if he loses a lot, he'll be out of the job.
You could find yourself in a lot bigger trouble than that.
What are you on about?
Hey, I had a few jokes about me and Charity yesterday. Do you want to tell him to my face, eh?
Leave him alone! Dad, he said you were going to talk to him. I didn't want anyone hurt.
You are lucky she's so soft-hearted, but if you ever upset her again, you'll have me to answer to. All right?
Okay, is this some sort of joke, Chris?
In a way. Our marriage has been for a while.
Well, you didn't seem to feel like that last night. The holiday was going to be a chance for us to put all that trouble behind us.
It still is. Zoe and Jean have been through a lot lately. A break will do them good.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't see why we can't all go to the Bahamas.
We're not making a fresh start together. We're starting a life apart.
Right, so what about all that stuff you said to me last night, Chris?
Pillow talk. I was just stringing you along. I'm divorcing you, Charity. Your history. to be pleased. I'm doing you a favour, really. You can stop going through the sham of pretending you have any feelings for me.
Chris, I love you.
You've got a funny way of showing it.
I know I've made mistakes. I know I've hurt you.
Now, that's something of an understatement.
And you're angry. That's why you're behaving this way. And I can understand that, but I know deep down you still love me.
And you love Kane.
No!
And I'm giving you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go and live with him over at the pigsty.
Whatever happens, I would never live with him.
You'll be so disappointed.
Chris, the only good thing to come out of me and Kane was Debbie. And I know it's been hard for you to come to terms with living with another man's daughter.
Especially when you're still sleeping with her father.
I've learned from my mistakes. I know it's been painful for both of us, but it's made me see what's really important. And I know we can get through this and come out stronger. And I think that's what you want too.
I want a divorce.
No. You want to hurt me. Because I've hurt you, but you will never stop loving me. Ever.
You seem very confident of that.
Well, there's no point denying it. I could see it in your eyes when I got back into bed with you last night. Do you really want to give all that up? Eh?
Where's Lisa?
She's away. Can I help?
I doubt it. I thought she might persuade Paula to pay me what he owes.
I don't think this is the sort of discussion we should be having on the shop floor. Would you like to come through to the office and I'll dig out the relevant information? I'm sure we'll find it's a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my backside. He's trying to riddle out a paying, same as usual.
Make Mr. Dodds and I a coffee, Francis. I can see you're very upset about this, Mr. Dodds. But I promise you, we will get this sorted. Okay?
Let's go to bed.
I guess that's where all this started.
And we have come a long way since then.
Can't argue with that. But it's been a bumpy ride.
Yeah, and we're still together, despite what everyone said. You believed in me, Chris. You gave me the chance to start up a business. Did I let you down? I didn't, did I?
It's true enough. You can be as ruthless as I am. Maybe more.
We were a great team, and we can be again.
Until your next bit of rough
Oh,
comes
I have told you. Chris, I have learned from my mistakes. I'm not going to let anybody else come between us.
Well, I'm afraid that's one lesson you've learned too late. I've already been speaking to my solicitor. You see, she's been working on the divorce for a while. So there was no point to your pathetic attempt to seduce me again. Entertaining though it was.
See?
Still, it's not all bad. Give you a chance to exercise those business skills you're so proud of. Try and start a company up from scratch.
I won't need to. I've still got to take trash.
Oh, I wouldn't be so confident about that if I was you. I've been busy while you've been having fun with Kane, and I've devised a new game. It's called Take Loot. At the moment, you're on the square that says, go to hell. Go directly to hell. Do not pass home farm. Do not collect a brass farthing.
I've made all the arrangements for you. You just need to sign here, and the money will be in your account in the next few days.
Thank you.
Now, you do realise there are penalties if you fail to pay back in time.
Yes, I know the score. I don't suppose you could find me another 20,000, could you?
Not without more security. You've already borrowed to the limit on this house.
Well, you just have to keep your fingers crossed for me, won't you? Thank you.
Sorry, am I interrupting something?
No, we've just finished.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
New girlfriend? Where'd you find her?
In my dreams, and it promises to be a very profitable relationship.
Would have thought you could have done better for yourself.
Oh, I intend to, Nicola. Just a few more pieces to fit into my jigsaw.
There's nothing left to talk about. Want you out of my life as soon as possible, preferably now.
Not that simple.
Oh, it is. You just walk out the door. You don't come back.
I don't think so. If we're splitting up, Chris, we need to discuss some kind of settlement. And it might be easier if you try and be more civilised about it.
There was nothing civilised about the marriage. The settlement is you get what you came in with. Nothing.
You can't do that. And if you try it, I will fight you every inch of the way. I'm entitled to plenty out this marriage, and I'm going to get it for Debbie's sake.
Sorry, obviously a bad time.
It's not your fault, Terry. I thought we could be civilised about this, but
Lord.
Charity obviously has different ideas. Just wait outside for a minute, will you?
Okay.
Where were we? Oh, yeah. You want to fight me? Well, I suggest you gather the best legal team in history, because I've tied everything in knots. I've made sure that every door will be slammed in your face. They'll need to go to every court in the country to even get a sniff at it, and by then you'll be old.
You are
and
just
grey and
being
long
vindictive, Chris.
gone. And I'm loving
Off.
it every minute.
All right, so you hate me. You really hate me. But what's Debbie ever done? She's never done you any harm. At least make sure I've got enough to look after her.
Debbie? Oh, yeah. She will need looking after. You'll probably have to get your old job back. Tell you what, I'll start by paying you for last night. Do you have change for a $5?
You evil... Chris, I can't believe you just... That you ever...
Terry!
Stop
Hey, that's enough!
I'm gonna kill him, Terry!
She meets it! Get her out! Come on, come on!
Get rid of me, I'm telling you! He's making fools
Get
of
her
all
out!
of
You're
us!
making a fool of yourself!
Are you not getting rid of me, Terry?
Wrong! He took you out of the gutter, and it's obvious that's where you belong.
Terry! Open this door!
What the hell happened?
Open this door now!
I don't know. She just lost it. It went berserk. She started clawing at me like she wanted to kill me.
Are you all right?
Thanks to you. So you saved my life again.
Bit more expensive than I was hoping.
Well, this isn't your average flat-pack kitchen, you know. We're talking about real wood units, handmade by a craftsman.
Yeah, lasts a lifetime. And if you get any more trouble with mice, I'll trap them myself.
There's an offer I can't refuse. Can you start straight away?
Definitely.
Oh, no, I can't. Siobhan's got this madcap weekend planned.
Oh, no sweat. I can start stripping out the altar. It's all ready for when a master craftsman returns.
We've got a deal.
Yeah, she certainly knows how to rise to a challenge. She managed to smooth over a misunderstanding with a client today, and then she came up with a fresh order.
Oh, you're pleased with Steph?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a good worker. I have to be honest, I'm amazed she's stuck at it. Oh, she's an asset to the firm.
I've got a deal that might interest you, Eric. Excuse us.
And what makes you think I would be after the way you treated me over that land?
Well, there was just evening the score. The way I see it, we're quits now. We start with a clean slate.
Maybe. Depends on what you want.
Well, you're always boasting about how much influence you have with the council. If that's true, I'm willing to pay.
Hell hath no fury, eh? She'll get Kane next. He'd be very happy to help her kill me.
Don't worry, I won't let either of them near you.
Oh, it's ironic, really. I'd come to terms with the fact that I'm going to die soon. I had hoped it would be with a bit more dignity. Certainly, being battered to death in my own bed wasn't on the agenda.
We'll get someone round. Change the locks, make sure the windows are secure.
Thanks.
I'll stop over tonight. Keep watch. At least that way you can get some sleep.
Don't know what I'd do without you.
There you go, Gary. There's your second order of the day. No big deal. Just cancel it and make another order. You can do it, kid. The orders just keep flooding in, Gary boy. So it seems like you're wrong. Life in the old dog yet? How's it done? I just remember past successes. Say to myself, I've done it before, I can do it again.
You are watching a master at work, Scott. Hey, you could learn a lot off him.
Mum, what the hell's happened? He's divorcing me.
What? I thought everything was going well between
So
you.
did I! That's what he wanted me to think. It's hoping a trick, Debbie.
Right, well, I reckon you're well rid. We don't need him.
We need somewhere to live. He's just thrown me out!
So, we'll go to my dad's. They'll take us in.
No! He thinks he can chuck me back to where I came from like none of it meant anything. Well, I am worth more than that.
Right, so what are we going to do then?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to book ourselves into the poshest hotel we can find, and then we're going to figure out how to get back at him. It's just you and me now, kid. And we are not going to let him beat us.
Thanks, Matt. They'll be around first thing to do the locks.
What about tonight? I mean, couldn't you check round, make sure no one can get in?
Well, of course. No problem. Look, don't worry. No one will get past me.